We talked about Dorian Yates earlier, and you've said that aesthetics is reverse engineering the body. And when I see Dorian Yates, and he was here just a few weeks ago, he seems as like such a polar opposite athlete to you, or person to you, but yet you respect what he's done. But what he did was obviously build an aesthetic mass by doing physical practices. What comes to mind when you think about bodybuilding or, fitness models?
Yeah, I was there, I was there many years ago. I was doing the thing, I was 82 kilograms, huge, like maybe, 17 kilograms more than now. Wow, very big, over 30 pounds, I have all the ripped skin, in the back, in the arms to show for it. I was there, I was doing it, I was following people like Dorian in the 90s and stuff. I was lifting, I was doing it, but it was leaving me very empty. Eventually I realized it was motivating me, I did the whole thing, but the awareness was leaking. And I love Dorian because of his mindset. It can be something completely opposite to what you're doing, but his approach, the way of doing things that I appreciate. And one last thing about it, where is all that mess nowadays? Where is it? It's gone. So what is left? Ideas, awareness that you developed in that practice, and maybe didn't develop much because it's bodybuilding, versus superior practices for developing awareness and understanding and relationship with the body. Stuff that will last you a lifetime. Actually, nowadays, Dorian is doing yoga and climbing up those mountains and hiking. He's doing movement these days. He's doing movement practice. He's living in a smaller body because it's more economic and sustainable. And he's preparing himself for more awareness, and he's more aware. So I love his example and his fire, and what he did in bodybuilding is amazing. And I appreciate him coming on and talking about other things, because it might be a risk. It might be dangerous for him. Maybe people don't want to hear it. Maybe people just want to hear about the gold old days, and babbling on about that and the stories, the Arnold stories, and all this, pumping iron for the millionth times. And you know what? Doesn't do it for me anymore. And I had to stay real with that and continue to develop myself and find the same fire I had for those things, but in a more deeper level, sustainable level, into older age, and still maintain certain aesthetics, which I believe are very important for our image, for the way that we move. They're connected with who we are. We're not just a brain, we're not just a body, we're also an image of the way that we look, etc. Right. This is part.
So aesthetics aren't unimportant. There is a place for them.
Yeah, I never said they are unimportant. Okay. It's the people who want to take the black and white thing and present it as a, gimmick. I never said that. I said just aspiring for aesthetics is reverse engineering. You are aspiring for those aesthetics because it hints of a movement functionality. Oh, that body can fight, can move, can climb, can push, can pull. But actually, not necessarily. In Dorian's case, he was still one of the last, strong bodybuilders. He was deadlifting some serious weights. He was pushing around some serious iron. But even that is just a small perspective of movement, It might be a certain, relaxation that allows you to throw the arm in speed and hit someone more efficiently versus contraction.
To watch the rest of this fascinating interview, click on the link below and go to londonrealacademy.com. There you can sign in with your social media, log in and watch the rest of the episode for free, along with all of our episodes on London Real, my webinars, and all of our premium content, all located over at londonrealacademy.com. So click on the link below, you'll be directed there and you can watch the rest of this fascinating interview, and I'll see you there.